Not every wireless solution is created equal. Some are built for pure range but lack speed, and others are built for speed but lack range. If either of those will work for you, it really depends on your personal situation and your networking needs. But with all the devices that are coming to our connected home, the demand for bandwidth and more reliable coverage becomes ever more important. Live in a condo or an apartment, maybe your ISP router modem combo will work fine, or maybe you need that extra little bit of speed. Finding a router with its limited channels, but better overall bandwidth might be a good option. But for some, getting reliable signal all over your entire home is difficult, and range extenders are a viable option, but there's some obvious drawbacks, or when you move from the router's range to the extender's range, you lose network connection, albeit briefly, but that's just the cause of the technology. Speed is also impacted as some range extenders on the market use the available bandwidth to receive the signal from the router and then send off to the user, which can result in degraded speed by as much as 50%. But mesh wireless systems are changing that completely. A mesh wireless system like the Netgear Orbi is built on the range extender use case, where you need expanded range coupled with fast wireless speeds. It does so by creating an independent network between the routers, which one is acting like the hub, the other is satellites. But what makes this really special is that the independent network between the routers and satellites mean that you can move from one part of the network to the other seamlessly. The Orbi is at top of this new wireless standard, offering it the first tri-band whole home Wi-Fi system that enables reliable and insanely fast connection everywhere in your home on every single device. Setup is really simple. Download the Android or iOS app, plug in the router base, and get started. You'll know the router is working when the top LED comes on, so just power on the app and let Netgear walk you through the initial steps. It's great to see a much more simple and user-friendly way to set up home wireless instead of the tired and old plug it into the PC first, a process that for some non-power users can look and seem a little bit tedious and redundant. It just needs to work. Thankfully, this is a great middle ground for those looking for ease of use and real connectivity. Outside of a really long terms and conditions page and the firmware update, the process to set up the Orbi and its satellites were insanely smooth. Pro users can still get access to admin settings, but for the average user, everything you need is right there within the app. What makes the Orbi so unique is the available bandwidth from each of the units. With an AC 3000 speed rating, you're getting up to 1733 megabits per second on the primary 5 GHz band, with the secondary receiving 866 and 400 megabits per second on the 2.4 GHz band. The Orbi also leverages beamforming technology, which enables units or routers to talk to each individual device and target the beam's power and wavelength in order to get the best possible connection. The best part? The average user doesn't even have to worry about what band they're on, because the Orbi will automatically place each device on a band with the best possible connection. In each of our tests, the Orbi was not only able to beat handily our ISP router and modem combo in speed tests, registering a full 80 meg difference over the all-in-one combo from my ISP in my wife's office. So for full disclosure, my wife's office is located on our main floor about 30 to 40 feet away from the first satellite. However, one really surprising factor: demolishing signal power in the basement with almost 300% signal strength improvement, which is incredibly impressive considering the fact that the signal not only has to travel between multiple walls but also through floors. Moving over to the most important test, which was signal strength in my office, which is basically one floor above the main router itself, and the overall results were staggering, with signal improving at over 70 megabytes per second, which is fantastic considering my use case. Needless to say, the Orbi is an amazing option for a whole home wireless solution. Speeds are incredible pretty much everywhere you need them to be, and the range is perfect for those with square footage. And it's seamless, meaning no gaps in connection. It's everything mesh wireless systems promise to deliver, and to date we're really hit or miss until the Orbi came around and changed it all. So guys, thank you very much for spending a little bit of time with your day with us today. Drop a like if you're interested in a no-compromise whole home wireless solution. Check the links below if you're interested in purchasing one. So guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see you a little bit later on this week, so we got a whole bunch of new videos coming for you. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one.